Joining us now to talk about this, we have Moshe Ronen. He's with the Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs. He joins us from Ottawa, as well as Paul Heinbecker, a former Canadian ambassador to the United Nations and foreign policy advisor of Prime Minister Mulroney, as well as a distinguished fellow at the Center for International Governments and Innovation, and he comes to us from Kitchener. Moshe, I'd like to start with you. I understand you actually were in Ottawa and met with Mr. Netanyahu today. How important is the support of Israel, of Canada, to Israel at this time for their government?
Well, I think it's clearly very important. I think, as our Prime Minister has said many times, that Canada is a strong ally of the State of Israel. It's part of our responsibility, I think, of being on the right side and with the West. And I think that at this critical time, when Israel is being threatened clearly by Iran openly, the leaders of Iran have said that they want to get rid of Israel, literally wipe it off the map. Israel needs to have good allies, good advice, and I'm sure that we're giving good counsel to our Israeli friends.
Paul Heinbecker, you've been critical of the Prime Minister.
Nobody, I think, is willing to defend the Iranian regime, least of all me. Its human rights record is appalling. Its suppression of democracy is ongoing. It has threatened to wipe Israel off the map, and its Prime Minister has questioned the Holocaust, or nearly questioned the Holocaust. So, you know, there's nothing very much to be said in favor of those people.
Could we see a military strike, and could Canada potentially still support that?
I think that's clearly an option. I think what Ambassador Heinbecker said, that we cannot defend Iran, he's correct. But we got to do more than just not defend Iran. We have to be very concerned about what Iran has threatened to do, not only with Israel, but its attitude towards the rest of the world, even some Arab states around it. So I think clearly we have to explore absolutely every option, and I think that's what's being done. And I think it's true that there's been some sharp words, but hopefully those words are going to get through to the Iranians. But clearly the military option remains on the table. If everything else fails, that's what the military is for defense. And sometimes, in order to defend the right cause, you have to launch an offense. Clearly, that should be the last resort. I think that the Israeli Prime Minister has said that. I think our own Prime Minister have said that. The Americans certainly have promoted that policy. But even Mr. Obama has said very openly that every option remains on the table. And we're looking for the Iranians to respond.
Okay,
that's an act of self-defense.
Moshe Ronen, Paul Heinbecker,
when you're being attacked.
We're going to have to leave it there. This story will have legs in the future. We'll have you both on again. Thanks so very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.